Extremis. So here we are, 6 episodes into a 12-episode season, and finally, we have one that I think is a 9 out of 10. Some nice surprises. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. Some very nice moments in the episode. Missy finally shows up. I'm not spoiling anything by saying it. And we get a look into how this season was set up. So, new villain was brought in, which I think was a good idea. I like the villain that they brought in. I like what they're doing. I like there's sort of a darker side to this season that started showing up. I had wondered about that because I know before the season started they said, well, we're going a little darker, and I thought, that's always the lazy man's answer. Have a darker season than normal. And then you watch it, and then it's like, how is it darker other than the lighting? So in this case, yeah, there's some dark subject matter going on here. Bill, for the first time in probably 5 episodes, felt like a human being, which is ironic if you watch the episode. But it was a good episode. It built on some things, and next week's going to build on them even more. This was the first part of a 2-parter. I don't think it's an accident that my favorite episode so far of this season is a 2-parter. Season 9, part of the reason that it was so damn good is because there were so many 2-parters. You could take these ideas and spread them out and really flesh out the characters, whether it was the Zygon Invasion, Zygon Inversion double, which was just absolutely fantastic, or Before the Flood, and that episode, or the girl who died, the woman who lived. Like, there are so many things from last year where each episode paid off for the one before, and now it looks like with Extremis that next week it'll happen again. So when I heard about the twist, and there's a twist in this episode, you may or may not see it coming, I kind of had a reaction of, oh, okay, now a lot of stuff that happened earlier makes a lot more sense. But it was creative. It was a creative twist, and it was interesting, and it was different. And different is good on Doctor Who. So, good episode, good continued development from Capaldi, who's always fantastic as the Doctor anyways. And I think for the first episode this season, Nardal didn't seem like he was an aggravation or off in a corner. He actually asserted himself more as a character. And again, if you've seen the episode, you know the irony in me saying that. But it was a damn good episode. I really can't find fault with it. I am starting to wonder whether or not Bill is related. I've started to wonder whether or not Bill's related to Rory. And again, if you have seen the episode, you'll know why I'm saying that. And if you haven't, watch and find out. She's not a Roman yet. She may be by season's end. And there's some emotional heft that gets lost in some of the things that they're doing for that gotcha moment now. And I hope that I'm wrong about that. I hope that at the end of the season we have a real payoff. Missy's going to be a pivotal character for the rest of this season. The Doctor being blind appears to be a pivotal turning point for him for the rest of this season. And there's a lot of things going on here. And it's going to be fun. And I say this having watched this on Twin Peaks Day. Twin Peaks is back as of tonight. And I will start doing reviews for Twin Peaks episodes as soon as I've started watching them. I am so over the moon happy that Twin Peaks is back. And we'll see if Doctor Who is still my primary focus after I've seen Twin Peaks back for the first time in well over 2 decades. That's what happens when you're an old man. You remember things that the kiddos that are watching this video probably aren't going to remember, for the most part. Venus, you're not included, of course. But us oldies have to explain this to the kiddos, right? Okay. So yeah, it's a 9 out of 10. If you haven't seen it, watch it. This series looks like it's getting itself right. And there's going to be some complaints. As soon as I saw the opening, I'm like, oh, okay, so for people who opposed Bill being the new companion as being a gay black woman, for people who say, oh, that checks off 3 of those categories, she's a minority and she's gay and it's a she. The start of this episode is going to give them more fodder, but you know what? I don't care. Nothing would have been said. Nothing was said about any time that any female character in the show had a boyfriend. So if Bill has a girlfriend from this point on, it's just natural and normal among 2 people that are mutually attracted to one another. But we don't know where that's going. So no spoilers there. You don't know by the end of the episode where it's going, if anywhere. And that's part of what I like coming out of tonight's episode, because I have a funny feeling that the character that played the potential love interest for Bill could be key. She could be a key character. So we'll see how right or wrong I am about that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe if you're just browsing around the internet and going, what the hell is this guy talking about? Hit like and subscribe, and trust me, I'm the doctor. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all again soon.